When it comes to your squeeze pages or on your actual websites, there's different tools that you can have in place so that the seller or the homeowner, as they're viewing your website, they can enter their name and email in a number of different places, right? So here's what I mean by that. There's what we call the feature box opt-in. Okay, and let me share an example for you here. Feature box opt-in, if you go on socialtriggers.com, and you don't have to do it right now, I'll just kind of walk you through it. Okay, so this is an example of a feature box opt-in, where when somebody lands on your website, there is a main picture, a main banner that is on here, all right, and they can easily enter their name and updates. Now, what I like about this is that it's pretty bold, it's in your face when somebody lands. What I don't like about this is that every time you visit this website, all right, this annoying little, this banner is right there, right? So I can't read all the articles. I always keep seeing this particular message. Now, if you're a We Buy Houses based company, that is okay. Chances are, if you're dealing with motivated sellers, they're not going to be coming to your site over and over. They're only going to be visiting it, you know, a couple times. If you are a realtor, a broker, or if you have a different investing strategy where you offer content, let's say you are blogging, you are writing, you are sharing information, you are building a subscriber list around this website, then I don't recommend having this particular type of opt-in box just stuck on there. So if you have repeat customers, if you have a repeat audience, this can be a little bit annoying having to hit that. I just want to be able to read your new article or your new feature on that day, right? But that is an example of what we call a feature box opt-in. In your face, above the fold, and it's always there. If you have access, or if you know of online programmers and people that are savvy with WordPress and plugins, this feature box opt-in can be designed that when somebody does enter their name and email, this would automatically hide and the user would never see it again. So that helps, and I would be okay on my We Buy Houses type of website to have that type of feature or to use this this type of opt-in box, but making sure that it hides. That way it doesn't annoy the people that keep visiting to the site if I am sharing and posting articles and building a subscriber base. Okay, now the next place you can enter your opt-in box, right? Your opt-in box, which is your the get the updates, get the offer, is what we call a sidebar opt-in. Okay, so let me show you a sidebar opt-in. Yes, yes, Tony. These are different opt-in boxes that you can place around your website, right? It's not just a pay-per-click campaign where you can capture all this information. You can place them around your website so that people, you have a higher chance to capture their information, right? I mean, if you're going fishing, you got 100 rods in the water as opposed to one, you know, chances are the guy with the 100 rods is more likely to catch fish. So these are the different places where a homeowner, a lead, can enter their information around your website, at least what we found most effective ways to do it. So the sidebar opt-in, it's this one right here. It's on the right-hand side where people can enter their name and email so that they can get your piece of information. Now, these are different companies that I've sourced online, so let's not get confused. These are examples of the different opt-in boxes that you can feature and have on your website. Okay. Obviously, your marketing is going to be We Buy Houses based or some sort of investing or real estate solution. Here's another one. Okay, this is a opt-in box that is also a sidebar, so this is on the right-hand side. Free course, double your traffic in 30 days, plus a secret bonus valued at $300. I want to revisit our, here we go. So this particular squeeze page had all these offers, these lead magnets, these baits on relocation services, right? So I would design or update this squeeze page to look like this, or the sidebar opt-in, and put the value. Okay, I would put a value on all these different carpet cleaning, relocation services. Again, it helps to show, what they are getting, and that there is a monetary amount attached to that, right? I mean, there's no way they're getting free house cleaning, free carpet box cleaning, free professional I mean, that stuff is costing somebody something. All right, and by highlighting that, you help present and make it clear on why this is a good offer, why they should enter their name and email for you. Okay, so this would be customized and updated to a We Buy Houses or a real estate type of marketing campaign. This would be located on the right-hand side of your main website. Okay. Other examples, you have the banner opt-in via an email. Okay, banner opt-in via an email. An example of this, you guys can check it out. Hold on one second. Banner opt-in via an email. Check out the website, popupdomination.com. Popupdomination.com basically creates this image that pops up out of nowhere, okay, on your particular website, asking them to enter their name and email information, right? Let me show you a pretty funky one over here. If you, there you go. See, so I visited popupdomination.com, then all of a sudden, this image pops up out of nowhere. Okay, would you like higher conversions? Let me help you with that. Do you have a house you need to sell fast? Let me help you with that. Want a cash offer in an hour? Enter your name and email, get it now, right? So this is an example of a pop-up when people visit their website, giving them an offer. Make sure you have a hook, a lead magnet, and a clear call to action. I mean, this is pretty clear. Yes, give me pop-up domination, right? No, I don't. I prefer to have no subscribers. In your case, is yes, send me an offer right now. No, I want to keep calling 100 realtors and keep having lengthy conversations and get frustrated. So something fun, have fun with it. But this is an example of a pop-up, right? So as we continue on, your website can have different ways or different strategically placed opt-in forms around it so that you can capture their information in a multitude of ways. Maybe they didn't enter their name and email on your side banner, but hey, you have a pop-up that that gives them the opportunity to sign up, get a quote, or fill in your opt-in form. Right? There is also the image post, right, where you can have just an image that people can click on. I don't have an example for that one. It's pretty self-explanatory. You have an image on your website, and when they click that image, it turns into a web form, right? I think I'll be able to have a highlight or showcase that with this in-post opt-in on what that would look like. Let's talk about the in-post opt-in. It'll make more sense to everyone, right? You can have an in-post opt-in at the end of the post. Here's an example of that one right here. So let's say you have an article, okay? Because your website should be posting articles, content, little market information. You can syndicate content, or you can find a nice little article and post it on your real estate website talking about market trends. What's the marketplace doing? What's the hot trending news in real estate today, right? And at the end of the article, you have a nice little opt-in box that is located down here. Okay, did you enjoy the information? Enter your name and email so that you can stay on top of the latest tips and updates. Did you enjoy the information? Enter your name and email and find out how you can get an offer in an hour or less, right? So at the end of your articles, you can have an opt-in box, right? And it's unobtrusive, it's pretty ninja, okay? And again, it allows the people visiting to your website to jump onto your list, to become a lead. If you don't have any of these lead magnets or these opt-in boxes anywhere on your website, you're never going to be able to get leads online because there's just no capture mechanism in place, right? So that's an example of an end of the post opt-in box onto your website. There is what we call the light box opt-in. Let me show you what that looks like right here. Fab.com. If you go to a website called fab.com, when you visit the site, everything goes black. This image pops up and only highlights this particular opt-in box, right? It's what they call light box opt-in. First-time visitors, give them a pop-up, and most media and major companies use this. Home Depot, ESPN, CNN, Time Magazine, your major websites are using Lightbox opt-ins. Give it some thought and apply it to your particular website. Again, the more hooks you have in place or the more capture mechanisms you have, the easier it is for you to capture leads online and traffic that is coming to your particular website. Okay, if you followed our training on image marketing and the YouTube video series, these are different channels for online traffic, for sellers that are shopping online, for homeowners that are looking for your company or have a problem in real estate. They check out, they see the image, they see the video you created, they end up on your website, and these different pop-up boxes allow them to jump onto your list so that you can develop a relationship or do business with them. Okay, for those that are looking for a little bit more discreet discrete way to have a pop-up box or a web form, check out the top bar opt-in. Okay, the top bar opt-in is a nice little header or a bar at the very top of your website underneath the web address, and it's got a, this is it right here. The promo skin is now available. Get details here or see a demo here, and they can click on that. And then they have another opt-in box right here, another capture mechanism. Get email updates, it's free. Okay? Sign up for our newsletter. Homeowners are, join the hundreds of for sale by owner homeowners who are getting top dollar for their property or are able to sell their house on their own. Here's the best practices for that. Definitely simplify it, just throwing some ideas around. The point that I'm trying to drive on here is the more capture mechanisms you have on your website, the better. Okay? And you can place them in different areas. So this is the top bar opt-in. It's placed on the very top. They have to click on it. It's unobtrusive. It's discreet. All right, and it's pretty ninja. The company that provides the solution is called HelloBar.com. I think they're pretty pricey for this, for the features that they provide, but they are the most one of the most used tools for this particular top bar opt-in. Okay, but that's not all. There's more. You have the bottom bar opt-in. And your bottom bar opt-in looks something like this. There's a tool called InStepSlideUp.com. You can definitely check that one out. Click to read more. InStepSlideUp.com, marketplace for the clients, login pricing. Man, this website's not very good, huh? Home, marketplace, about. Show you guys an example. The instant slide up, I showed you guys your Lightbox, right? Lightbox, you go to the website, it pops up out of nowhere, and it's one main banner. Instant slide up, on the other hand, the image starts to rise from the bottom of the fold as people scroll down. Right? So it's not an in-your-face type of capture mechanism. It's a little bit discreet. It looks pretty cool, and it slides up. It starts to creep from the bottom of the page and starts to move up your particular website. Right? InstantSlideUp.com. Yes,